Hi guys, welcome back to the barn on a very nice spring morning. It's been a while since I've used this DeWalt saw and I've got it out today because I want to use this 6mm grooving blade which won't fit the Evolutions to make a finger jig to make all the draw units for under the bench. That's not too bad. Could be a little bit tighter, but for the first go, happy with that. So this jig I've made from offcuts of 18mm plywood, and the runners and the little block in there actually 3D printed. I could have just cut these and the runners from timber. And this little fold down plate here is just a reference from as I move it backwards and forwards to either tighten or slacken. The design for this jig I took from the tutorials on the Woodworkers Guild of America, who are the sponsor of today's video. Woodworkers Guild of America is your online resource for woodworking instructions, ideas and information. When you join, their expert guidance and library of lessons will help you expand your knowledge and skills and tackle new projects with confidence. There is learning opportunities for everyone, whether you are new to the hobby of woodworking or an experienced woodworker. Their professional tutorials cover topics such as identifying different types of timber and understanding woodworking materials, the basic principles of design and woodworking joints, how to select the correct tool for the job and tool maintenance, importantly how to use tools and handle materials safely, applying finishes to timber, interactive step-by-step project tutorials for those who like to be guided through projects, or in my case making this box jig. The Woodworkers Guild of America really have your upskilling requirements covered. The first 1,000 viewers to scan the QR code on screen or use the link in my description will get the first full year of premium membership to the Woodworkers Guild of America for only $1.49. This offer is only open to new members. So I'm going to put this away for now. As I alluded to last week, I've got some panel doors to start for the study, also now my printer room. So I'm going to bring the materials in here, put it through the saw, put it through the planer, start to put it through the router, which will mean for the first time the dust extraction system will get a proper run out. So let's see whether it works properly. You may notice I actually printed two ends, so I can connect this hose now to the saw. Now I did try to connect it to the DeWalt saw, and the DeWalt dust pot is slightly bigger, so I'll just have to print another one of these. It's literally 1mm bigger. Right, let's go and get this wood. that's my stiles and rails cut and planed to width. I'm running on 100% solar today. That's just taking it from about 90% down to 35%, but we are running the lights, which actually now need 384 watts, the planer and the extraction system. So all that combined is still being powered by the A-frame, but we are putting about 300 watts into the system today, with it being sunny. If you remember last time I made a video, I had a little bit of trouble with this because the hose wouldn't connect. I printed a new one out, and whilst I was doing that, I put some 5mm magnets in, and it is so hard to take them apart. So 5mm magnets are the way to go. I still can't leave this part permanently on the planer because I need to amend the top to do that. So the next thing I need to do is take the planer away and then set the router table up with the profile cutters for the panel doors. Okay, so that's our 6 doors, cut to width, planed, and the first pass of the router. The edges of the stile are next. What I'm keen to look at is how full this is and how much is in the V-tuff, if anything. So let's have a look at that. This is the first proper use of this that we've got. And we've got that much. So 50 litre tin, probably 20-25 litres of dust. I have to say it smells nice. I'll just take this off for the minute. This off. Now some sawdust for the chickens. There you go then. Sorry, it's a bit heavy. Open up the top of the... Oh, that's clean. And pretty much is that. There's a little bit static round the side with dust in. I actually forgot when I put that there the other week to put the Class H bag in, so I'm going to do that whilst I've got the vacuum emptied. I think that was a successful test. We've run the saw, the planer and the router, filled the bin of the dust extraction, got a minuscule bit of dust in the V-tuff, but I'll put the H-class bag in and hopefully that'll eradicate that little bit of airborne dust. And for a future video we made the finger jig. Thank you to Woodworkers Guild of America for sponsoring this video, and all the links are in the descriptions. I'll see you soon guys, bye!